Renters have been doing it tough for months and months, but today we found out when things just might start getting easier.
It's cooked out there.
It's either living with mum and dad at nearly 30 years old or suffering.
If you've received an email from your real estate agent recently saying your rent is going up, you're far from alone.
My rent has gone up significantly.
My rent has gone up like $150 a week.
I'm due to go up in August and I am dreading the conversation.
Stats today have rents breaking records across the country, with prices for houses seeing their steepest quarterly gain in 17 years. The median price across all capital cities jumping from $600 a week to $630. Sydney, the most expensive, and Hobart, the least. And things aren't any better when it comes to renting units, which saw an 11th successive quarter of growth. The median capital city price rising to $620, only $10 a week less than a house.
We do have a narrow price gap between houses and units, but I think it does reflect where they are located. Units tend to be in those inner city areas, and that comes at a premium price.
It comes as vacancy rates are at their lowest ever, hitting record lows in Sydney, Melbourne and Perth.
It really showcases the high level of demand that we've seen, really a lack of investment activity, and we've also seen fewer people per dwelling. So what that means is we ultimately need more homes to house the same amount of Australians.
But there is hope on the horizon.
I'm very hopeful. That would be great, yeah. I mean, you've got to be hopeful.
Researchers say we might have reached a tipping point with the number of incoming international students set to dip and more renters set to transition into home ownership.
We're currently seeing a decline in the number of views per rental listing, so that means that the supply-demand balance is starting to make a change, and what we're likely to see is that vacancy rate will eventually nudge higher.
I don't think it's going to go down.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed indeed, right?
Fingers crossed that something happens and changes really soon.
Yeah, I mean, because we keep hearing interest rates might start to go down or whatever, it always feels like it's just
Yeah, a little bit. And we're like, promise.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of happened and then nothing.
Yeah.